We're here now with Mary McGee. She's a caregiver for dogs. And would you call yourself a dog behaviorist a little bit?
A little bit.
Because you've observed them. You lived on a farm, grew up with dogs all your life, right? Okay.
Right.
Who do we have here?
This Hustle and this is Gavel.
And they are?
Whippet puppies.
Whippet puppies. Okay. You also take them out for shows and things, correct?
I do.
And you have a boarding.
Yes.
So you're surrounded by dogs all the time.
All the time.
Which led Mary to contact me because I had posted on Facebook a video of a dog that was with a child, and you said, "Do you know that dog's giving out some signals that aren't good for the baby?"
Right.
And I said, "Let's talk about that," because I think social media has generated this. Oh, we have a baby. Let's put it together with the dog and make a cute video. Sometimes that's not a good thing.
Correct.
What signals do we need to look for?
Wide-eyed look, and they call it whale eye. It's when the dog's eyes get real big.
Okay.
And you see the white around them. Nose licking, panting, pacing, stretching. We call it a play bow.
Okay. So not necessarily growling. And sometimes
those are the later.
Those are later. But sometimes people think, well, the dog's nice and quiet, but that may not be a good sign either.
Right.
If they're just standing still, that's not good.
Right. If they freeze, then they're very uncomfortable.
All right. We've lost track. I think we've become so civilized, we've lost track of what we're supposed to look for in dogs. What do we need to do?
Stop calling them fur babies. They're not little people in fursuits, they're dogs. They think like dogs, they act like dogs, and they react like a dog. They don't have hands, so if, say I'm sitting here and doing this to you, and you find it offensive, after a while you're going to grab my hand, or you're going to say stop.
Okay.
Their way of saying stop, because they don't have hands, is to grab with their mouth.
Okay. So they would do that to a baby who's pulling on their ear or hitting them, or even if they think it's cute.
Playing with their lips, pulling their ears.
We've seen that with the baby that pulls the lip up.
Right.
Oh my goodness, and that should be a clear signal. It doesn't matter the breed then, does it?
No, it doesn't. They can be mixed breeds, purebreds, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Dogs are dogs.
All right, dogs are dogs. But then we've heard about the dogs that are the nanny dogs, or the dogs that take care of kids, were bred to do that. What would you say to people who say, my dog's good, the breed is good around children?
Most dogs are going to be good around kids, given the proper raising and supervision. But educate yourself on the stress signals. All of them show different stress signals. His right now is whining.
He's whining and licking, so he'd like to get down and run a little bit. But no, and sometimes a child doesn't know, so they teach your child as well as your dog, right?
Exactly.
And a baby doesn't know, so
right. So protect the baby and protect the dog. The dog is always going to get the blame when something goes wrong. Always.
What are some things we can do, calming signals? What are things to look for?
Looking away, no direct eye contact.
That's a good
looking
thing.
away, turning their back.
Okay.
Panting.
Panting's good?
It's one of the ways that they try to relieve their stress.
Okay.
A head shake or a full body shake. A lot of times, if say two dogs meet and one of them feels a little uncomfortable, he'll give a quick head shake.
Okay.
They'll arc, when they're walking. They never walk. Dogs don't ever walk straight up like we do. They walk in an arc.
It's a wonderful thing when kids and pets can get along, but you want it to be a good experience for all.
Right.
So as an adult, we need to learn more.
Right.
Right? Okay, and people could maybe contact you?
Absolutely.
And you're on Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
For all the world to see. So contact Mary and ask her your personal questions. But I think this brings up a real good point about social media and how we try to create something that maybe we shouldn't be doing. Are you okay now? All right? Okay. Now you're quiet. Now you're quiet. Okay, Hustle. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.